Hey guys, this is Krista Marie Reality with Krista Marie. And usually this is who started you on, and you would only see um, me on one side, and then you would have Erin on the other side. Erin has some stuff going on, so Erin is no longer with me. I promise you, I did not hurt her in any way. She's very safe. She disagrees with me all the time, but I did not kill her or anything. She's very safe. She might have to make an appearance, so you guys believe me. But anyway, so this is who started you on, and this is Plathville. I don't know if you guys are watching Welcome to Plathville. I wasn't sure how many people did. Right now, I'm on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. Sorry that I'm late. Um, I could not get my camera to work, but that just always happens. So I can't promise you that this is going to go smoothly because this is the first time that I'm going live by myself. And I am going to try to drop the link for callers afterwards because I did say who's starting one, and I said it would be me versus you guys. But I don't really think many people will be watching. So we'll see. So, like I said, welcome to Plathville. Wow. So, I don't know like I said, how many people have really seen this, but I love this show. And this episode this week was my favorite out of the entire one. This is actually my favorite season. And it's because of everything. So I don't know about you guys, but I think that I am Team Kim. So we have Kim and Barry. They're the husband and the wife. And I think they have a lot of children. They have older children, younger children. So we have Micah, Mariah, Ethan, Lydia. And then they have another one at home, and then they have 3 younger girls. Okay. And the premise of this is they had a son that passed away when he was very young. And so if you guys haven't seen the show, let me just give you a little background. They kind of grew up, I don't really know like the religion. I guess it just maybe Catholic or something like that. Maybe like some kind of, they're religious. And I don't really know when it started, but maybe after the first time, I'm not really sure. But they're really, 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 very, 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 very overprotective. They lived on like a farm. The kids weren't really allowed off the farm. The whole thing, don't wear, like revealing clothes, stuff like that. Don't watch MTV, don't watch TV, don't, no Justin Bieber, stuff like that. As the older kids grew up, they started to want to leave home, and which is really amazing. So we have like Mariah. Well, Ethan, who met Olivia, they got married. They moved out. Then we have Olivia, and then we have that's his wife, and I think she came from the same background when she met Ethan. So that they navigated like life together, and they have been for a while, and I think they're doing a lot better. But going out into the world when you're not really sure of like anything really, it's like kind of crazy. Like poor Ethan, like he's the oldest, and it seems like he has like the least experience with life because Micah moved out, and he became a model. I think he's like 18 or 19. I'm gonna be a little bit older. You guys like correct me anything if I'm wrong about this, but he became a model. He lives in LA. He went out there and he's enjoying life and he's having fun. He's really funny. Then you have Mariah, the daughter. She's like really cool, like really cool. She's a singer. She was like, wanted to get out first. Like she couldn't wait to get out. So like she's been experiencing life. And then she had a boyfriend. His name is Max, ex-boyfriend Max. First real boyfriend. Loved him in the beginning, but it's such a shame. Like, so they broke up, and he cheated on her, and it was horrible because she really trusted him, and it was a whole thing where like as their kids are moving out, like she was going to move out of it's called Cairo where they live. So they were going to move to Tallahassee, Florida, which is like a bigger town from where they're at. And when they moved, Max was supposed to go, and he just never came. And he did some really effed up stuff. So no more talking about Max. Mariah's moving on. She's amazing. So we have them, and then we have Lydia, who is like the middle daughter. She's so religious, really, really religious still. I feel like she needs to move out. She just like kind of got her first job last year. No boyfriends or anything. Now the situation to him with Kim and Barry is they're getting a divorce. Pretty positive they're getting a divorce. And the younger kids are still at home, and Lydia feels like she has to put her life on hold to stay home with the little kids because at one point Kim had moved out, and we're going to get to her in a second. But There's another son that lives at home. I didn't see much of him at all this episode. He seems like a really cool kid. Now these kids, like the ones that are home, seem like really well adjusted, and the younger kids are like really, really smart. The younger girls, they say what's on their mind, but we'll get into that too. But yeah. So so this episode was really cool. So we have the three younger daughters still living home. Lydia, the one son, which I feel like an asshole because I don't remember his name. But and you have Ethan, Olivia that are married, and you have Mariah. They live, and Micah who lives in LA. So they're getting together for Micah's 21st birthday. He's already lived in California. He's like already kind of partied and stuff, but it is so funny to see like them hanging out and going to the bars, like because Ethan, the oldest one, is cute. It's the cutest thing because he's so naive and so like unexperienced that like he does things and then he doesn't realize that they're wrong until he says it, like to the bar. And a girl gave him her number, and he just took it, put it in his pocket he's got no bad intentions, but he doesn't know. So he told his wife, and she's like, she has to tell him, like, just don't put it in your pocket. He doesn't know. They go to a strip club, which I'm shocked. I mean, I'm shocked, but like Ethan's never been to a strip club, but him at this strip club is funny. I'm gonna say hi to people anyway. Hi, Tammy. Oh, my best friend is on. I love her. Hi, Tam. She is amazing. Anyway, so they go to a strip club. It's so freaking cute because the girls are Mariah and Olivia, and they are enjoying this. Like Ethan's like, I don't know if I should be worried that Mariah likes this. Or not Mariah, that oh god, that's his sister. Olivia likes this, but anyway, it was cute. But Ethan ends up not wanting to. Look, I'm getting nervous playing with me. Ethan does not want to stay, and I guess like their mom, like basically the title of the episode is "Don't Look Up" or like "Look Down" or something. Like they were never allowed to look at like naked people, and so like we're watching that gay life and go to a strip club, and it's getting really super freaking cool. And so the biggest thing that's happening though, really, is Kim and Barry getting a divorce, and I don't even know. Like I really, really love this family, and I really, really would love if they hear me right now, and if like Kim would come on, or like one of the kids, like the older kids, because I would love to pick her brain, because I would like to know, like I think is what she said is true. She's been a mom for so long, and I think like the way that they raised their kids, they kind of did the same thing. Like they didn't have social life, and she was a mom. She stayed at home. It's all she ever did. And you could tell that she's been telling her husband Barry for a long time she's not happy. She needs attention. She doesn't want to just be a stay-at-home mom. It's just nurture your marriage, she keeps saying. And man, she read this passage out of like a journal that she was keeping. I was like, wow. This was like the first episode, and it was like, I am empty, I am broken, I am this. I was like, wow. This is not repairable. And, then I'm like, okay, Barry's a great guy, right? Like, he's a good guy. Like, how bad could this guy be? All she has to do is just have to talk. Maybe if he realizes he's losing his wife, he'll change. He don't get it. Barry is not hearing her. He does not understand. He says, okay, the first thing that bothers me is he thinks that she's going to snap out of it. Snap out of it. Okay, well, no, my friend. She's not snapping out of it. This is not something she's going through. He said he feels, I understand that he feels betrayed, right? They've been married 24 years. But my dude, like your wife, it seems like she's been telling you for a long time. Like I'm watching her tell you, and you're not hearing her. You want her to snap out of it. You feel like she's being selfish. Selfish is her staying in a marriage that she's not happy in. And she hasn't been happy in a very long time. And she just started telling him this about 7 months ago. Now, what she did, it's, I don't blame her, but she's always wanted, she was a dancer when she was younger, always wanted a dance studio. I think their income mostly came from his work, and then they have some rental properties. But she now has a dance studio where she spends a lot of her time away from the home. She was even moved out at one point. She was living in the rental homes. She wants nothing to do with him. I mean, she wants nothing to do with him. She's done. She has been done. She has made up her mind. Like she said it so many times. He's just not hearing it. He's not ready to hear it. And I don't understand. Like it's, it's a shame because I mean, you can tell by looking at her, like she has nothing. There's nothing. Nothing going on. Like she doesn't feel anything. He just thinks like they're gonna she's gonna snap out of it, and he's gonna give it time, and he's never gonna lose hope. And and he's like, you betrayed me. He's like, what's running the show? Because she's like, I'm not happy. No, I'm not happy. Like, I am not happy. I've been telling you. And he's like, I don't understand what's doing this. What's running the show? Her, you idiot. Her brain. She's a woman. She's running the show. She's intelligent. She knows what she wants. She knows she's not happy, Barry. I'm sorry, but like, I hope by now, because the show is taped a while ago, that you have accepted it and you've let her move on with her life. Because, I mean, she has some repairing to do with her children. Her older kids don't speak to her. Well, I'm sorry. Ethan doesn't speak to her. He's really angry. And I kind of don't blame him, because I feel like he has such a hard time with emotions and life and just navigating real life in a marriage, that like he blames his mom, his parents. But I mean, like, come on, they did, I don't know, say they best they knew how. I struggle with this because the way they grew up didn't prepare them for life. But I don't have children, but when I remember my niece and my nephew were born, I remember saying to myself, like, oh my God, like, I need to put a bubble around him. Nothing is ever going to hurt him. Like, there was like nobody to look wrong. Like, I just couldn't imagine them getting hurt. And I remember like feeling, and like, she had already lost a child, like a small child. So, I mean, I think now she realizes the damage that it did by not teaching them the right thing. I hate to say the right thing, but not teaching them things and all that. But like, it's like she has 3 younger kids at home. Well, 4, but the 2 older ones are 18. The younger girls now, I feel like an idiot because I don't remember their names. I should have written it down. But they said to their mom, she's like, I don't know if I should say this. I think this is a 13-year-old. Mom, since you're the one that wants to get a divorce and move out, maybe you should move out. Like, don't you, you want a daddy move out, but daddy's willing to do it just because you want him to. Or it seems like they kind of like were taking their dad's side at first, and it seems like they were all kind of mad at their mom. But like, even Lydia doesn't seem to understand that her mom isn't going through something that she's going to snap out of. She's unhappy. She doesn't feel loved in her marriage. She doesn't feel like her husband loves her. Okay. And I don't know if it's just because they've been secluded for so long, but like, I need Lydia to move out. I need Lydia to move in with her friends. Like, she has a group of great friends that go to her church and her work with her. And they're like supportive. And I think she needs some life experience to really understand what her mom is trying to say to her. She also, poor Lydia, I love you. I hope if you hear this, I love you, because we know you do nothing, no bad intentions whatsoever. You never have any like bad intentions, but it was hard for her because Mariah, her sister, and Max broke up. Mariah it devastated her, and she would have preferred her family not speak to him. And Lydia did a couple times and hung out with him, or I don't, really know why she felt like she needed to, but I don't think she knew any better, but it really hurt Mariah, and Mariah had to tell her, and it devastated Lydia to hear that. But this is what I mean about Lydia, get out and move out. You need some life experience, because this stuff is just like, this is life. Like, these are the things that it should just come natural to you to not want to hang out with Max. I mean, after he cheated on your sister. I know you didn't know the extent of it because he lied, but this piece of crap tells he admits to it. He tells Mariah that he had boss's house or something, and his boss had somebody there, and he knew this boss named a wingman, and he kissed a chick, or she kissed him, and I'm like, well, we know that's not the whole story, but okay. And then he admits that it was more than that. And yeah. So Lydia, I don't know, but we know better now. We know that you're made up with your sister, and yeah. So hopefully that's anyway. So I don't really see. I see people watching. I see people on Twitter watching, but there's no comments, so I don't really know whose side you guys are on. I would hope that you're on Kim's side. Let's always remember that everybody's opinions are welcome. Opposing opinions to mine. Literally, this is why. This is like, whose side are you on? Because this is what we do. This is what we do all week. We have been doing this for years. We discuss the feuds that we see on Housewives, on these shows, and we usually pick a side and we argue it 24 hours a day. And it's like sometimes it goes on for weeks. Like, I swear to God that, a lot of this stuff is going on forever. So we started going. We literally, I'm usually on the other side, but you guys are going to be my other side because apparently, like, my logic isn't like really like logic is not the same for everyone. And mine is a little like weird, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, my opinions, I literally welcome opposing opinions and explain them to me because, yeah, I'm not like perfect, obviously. Like, I see things weird, like I see things in a really like logical, weird like way, and then sometimes it's like too logical that like it's just. But so anyway, yeah, it's only been 15 minutes, guys. I like literally this episode was my favorite, and I know it's just gonna get better because I feel like now, like maybe Kim, it looks like she's gonna start, talking to her children again, and it looks like I think she goes to a bar with Mariah, which is kind of cool. I think that she's just going to try to amend her relationships with her children, and she's going to try to leave Barry or divorce Barry. So we are not Team Barry. If you are Team Barry, please let me know why. I would love that. And then I also would hate that for you, but that's okay. We can talk about that. There's always room for us to grow. As long as we know at the end of the day that my opinion's only ones that count. Just kidding. So Twitter, I see you guys watching. What are you guys thinking, guys? What are you guys saying? Like, you guys can comment. Like, what's up? Like, don't be afraid. Trust me, I didn't hurt Erin. She's alive. Or the other ones. Anybody else? They're all here. I mean, they're not here, but they're all well. Everybody's alive. I don't bite. And it takes a lot for me to get mad. Just kidding. No, I'm not going to get mad at you guys. Like, you can tell me how you feel. Oh, hi, Terry. Terry's here. You are neutral. She's going to say, Terry's going to stay neutral because she's never seen it. But Terry likes me, so Terry might agree with me. I don't know. It's a good show, Terry. Like, honestly, like I've been seeing it since the first season. It took me like a little bit to get into it, but I love you. Thank you for your support. It's really good. I am starting to really enjoy it because so watching, because we're gonna get the Seeking story after this, but watching the Browns, which is like Sister Wives. So like for a really long time, thank you, babe. What bothered me was I didn't understand them, Sister Wives. I did not understand their lifestyle. I was so like, and it bothered me because like I'm a control freak, so I need to know like any resolution. I need to understand everything. I need to know everything. I'm like the little kid that asks why. When you give me an answer, I need to know why, and then I need to know why more, and then I need to know why more. And I wanted to know why they were like, I couldn't get it, right? So I think with like Plathville, like it just took me a while to like really understand like what their lifestyle or why they were living the way I say living the way they were living, but why they live like that. And I need to I want to learn. Like I need to pick Kim's brain. Just like Christine Brown, I would love for the longest time with the brand. Like I really was like, these women can't be happy. There's no way. Cody's got to be a jerk. And then it took me 18 years. I was like, oh, I like them. The last year I was like, oh, they made me like them. And then we find out I was right the whole time. They were miserable. And Cody was a jerk. But Kim and Barry are not polygamists. They are they're just really, really, really protective. I think overprotective. And now their kids are I just love their kids. I love their older children. And their younger kids. I'm really excited to see how all this works out with Kim. And I don't want to assume that she has met somebody before she moved out. But I would like to see that she, she seems really happy. She's lost weight. I feel like she might meet somebody, and if she hasn't already, and she's going to be really, really happy. And I don't know what Barry's going to do. I feel like Barry is going to have a really hard time finding himself another person. I just feel like he is, Kim's been his wife and has been in for 24 years. And he is one of those people that I really believe he was happy with the way things were. And he would never, ever change the thing. And I mean, sometimes you don't, but I think as our older kids moved out, I think Kim started to realize too, this is in my opinion, but I feel like she started to see like, okay, like, or maybe this isn't the right way. Maybe I made my kids really unhappy, and like maybe this isn't the right way, and like I want to be happy. Maybe because I'm not happy, they're not happy. I don't know, Kim Class, can you please drop the call? I'll say drop the call link and you go and let me know. No, I'm literally on all the socials. Like I even tagged you guys. Love for you to call in, or like any guys too. Like you guys, anybody that watches this replay crew, let me know what you guys think about this, because I want to continue doing Plathville because I'm so obsessed with it. I think I am going to continue it. I said I don't know about Seeking Sister Wife. This is not Seeking Sister Wife. We're going to get into that. I'm having a hard time not talking about that because this is not that live. But yeah. So I would love to know exactly what is going through Barry's brain and Kim's right now. I mean, Barry, well, at the point in this show, you can tell that he is he's not hearing her at all. He thinks that this is just something she's going through. And yeah, Kim, I am like 100% behind you. And I am kind of like a little upset. I don't know why. I don't know why her kids are still so really angry with her. Well, why Ethan is still so angry with her. I know that she was really, her and Olivia, Ethan's wife, had some issues, and Olivia does not. She has not been around Kim in a long time. She almost has like PTSD. So I don't really, I guess I might have missed maybe an episode or two, or maybe, I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, I know it was a really hard time. So with Kim, but I don't, and then last year she showed up somewhere that they didn't want her to. And I don't know, last year I started to really not like Kim. I'm like, man, she does not respect their boundaries. This woman is crazy. Like, leave them alone. And I feel like that, and then all this maybe just like triggered something in her that she's like, I'm not willing to live the rest of my life without my children, my older children, or they're obviously not happy. So what I'm doing is not right, or whatever the case may be. But whatever it is, now she's happy. And she told her younger kids, because her younger kids were still like, maybe they're getting back together, because she did move back in her house. And I feel like I'm really far away. She moved back in her house, and I don't know what Barry thought, but she moved out of the bedroom, and he moved to a different bedroom. And he's like, well, this is a start. And like little kids were like, well, Mom, what do you think? And she's like, I'm getting a divorce. Barry's not ready to hear, but I am getting a divorce. So yeah, that's that with Plathville. I really, really, really like it. I keep saying that. As I struggled for a long time doing lives or doing a recap with them, because I wasn't sure how many people watch it, but actually now that I'm thinking about it, who cares? Because I love it. And eventually, like, maybe you guys will watch it. I don't know. Hey, Gab. I guess you've never seen it. I think you would like it. I think, Abby, I think you would really like it. I suggest honestly watching it from the beginning, because it does help to get the backstory, because you watch them like evolve, and it's actually we met them at the right time, because their kids were just turning 18, and one was just wanting to move out. I think this is the third season. Yeah, and like it's getting really, 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 like, it's fun. Like I said, this is Micah's 21st birthday. Mariah's 21st is coming up. Ethan and Mariah's 21st. We went out to eat, and we split a margarita. They didn't know what to do. They never drank before, so like they did all that. And you did see 1 or 2 episodes. Awesome. All right, this is really gross, guys. I live with just me and my husband. I would do this all the time. It's a really bad habit. Sorry. My dollar store soda. I usually drink pineapple juice, but my husband hasn't brought me home any yet. So sorry, I'm thirsty. So yeah. Ethan has cut off his mom, and just now, Gab, I think maybe in the next episode or 2, I think they meet up and talk. And he's really Ethan. I love Ethan, because he's like the most naive out of all of them, and I just feel like he's having a hard time forgiving his mom. But with all of the stuff that's going on with her and all the changes, you really only get, yes, she's still like, they're still together. You only get one mom and you only get one dad. And I know they've had their issues, but I feel like Kim has suffered a lot. Now we know she suffered a lot. She suffered loss, and then she's kind of like, her children not talking to her is like losing like another death to her. So I think that she is going through a lot of life changes. And yeah, Ethan and Olivia are still together. They have moved out of Cairo. They're in Tallahassee. They have a house there. Ethan is starting to experience real life, and he's learning. He bought another car. Him and Olivia had a little bit of an issue, and he bought another car. But I think that they're happy. Like, they seem really happy. They went to a strip club. It was Ethan's 21st birthday. So, but Barry and Gab, I don't know if you remember, but Barry and Kim are getting a divorce. Kim is leaving Barry. Barry is just not understanding it. Yeah, the other kids, yeah. So it's like really crazy what's happening right now. Lydia, so I feel like, Gabby, that Lydia is going to stick close to home, or she's going to be the one that, stays more into the church and stuff. I don't think she's going to, experience the same stuff as like Mariah, Ethan, and all. I think that and then she's like fine with that. I don't really see her. Now, I feel like Mariah and Kim, the mom, have a hard time with Lydia now, because even if they raised her to be really, really religious, Kim is just like, I'm not happy in my marriage. And Lydia's like, well, it's the Holy Spirit. And I just don't think that they have a hard time talking to her about, when Max and Mariah broke up. And now, like, I feel like they have a hard time talking to her because she just, like, the way she sees is that the Holy Spirit will heal everything and make her mom better, or like her mom's sick or something. And I don't know really, like, and it's not her fault. I just, yeah. And I think Ethan is just really, really angry and still. And I hope that, like I said, I hope that they forgive her, because you do only get one mom, and you never know. Like, I mean, it's not like she beat them or anything. He's just so hurt. I just think that he needs to let it go. But that is only my opinion. Ethan and I was not in her home. So, like I keep saying, like, I'm watching who's watching on Twitter. You guys, whenever, let me know how you guys are feeling. Leave the comments. Ethan, Mariah, Micah, Lydia. I think when I went to tag you guys, I think it got your whole family, but I couldn't find your mom. But I hope that she does see this, because, like I said, I do this because I love reality TV, and I've been watching it for so long, and I used to blog about it, and I talk about it all the time and screamed at my TV, and nobody in my everyday life watched it. And then I found y'all. Like, we found, like, Twitter and all that. And then I got in trouble for posting about it and saying things like that I say on here, and getting a lot of trouble for it. But I literally have, like, I don't hide from these celebrities. I say what I have to say. I literally, like, I would love to ask them the questions that I have asked. Like, I literally have 1,000,001 questions. Jack Steeler, Jen, Sean. Okay, I have questions. Okay, I have questions. So, again, guys, opposing opinions. I am not afraid of, like, honestly, don't be afraid of me. Honestly, I'm not going to yell at you. I just, like, honestly, I need to learn too. So, that is that. So now that we have talked about Plathville, what time did I say I was going to do? Oh, yeah, I switched it to 4:30 because I couldn't get this to work earlier. So I guess we chat for a little bit longer, and then I will let this one go and start the other one, because I am dying. I know last week I left the Seeking Sister Wife short, and because Garrett just made it to me. But anyway, with Plathville, let's see what else can we talk about Plathville. I don't know, guys. I want to know. So I am going to continue to do it. Like I said, I did ask if you guys wanted to see more about it, but I think I am going to continue because I love it, and it's getting so much more interesting. So anybody that does see this, if you guys watch it, tell me what you guys want to talk about. We'll do whose side are you on, and you guys can give me your opinion each week at your side, because that's what I'm going to do with the other ones. And I will open up the phones when we have more people, or if anybody says in the chat, we need to make a live of Randall with Joe. Good idea. Good idea. Randall Emmett. Good idea. We'll talk about that when I'm done. Randall Emmett, yeah. All right, so this has been a half-hour Plathville. I know that I said I would literally stick to Plathville, but we have a little bit before Seeking Sister Wife. So yeah. There's so much going on. I'm really trying hard to wait till tomorrow to talk about like Southern Charm. All right, Southern Charm. I obviously haven't seen the episode yet. Well, I'm lying, guys. I did see it. I'm not gonna tell you who sent it to me, but I got it early, so I don't want to give it away. So I'm not going to literally tell you whose side I'm on. It's kind of obvious always, so it's kind of not fair of me to ask you whose side you're on yet. But yeah, after you see the episode, you let me know whose side you're on. And I'm going to do polls. The poll on Instagram was mostly 99.9%. You guys were on Kim's side, whoever had answered it. And I pretty much figured that. But thank you, Gab. Yeah, so I really, 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 really appreciate you guys watching and coming to my live. It's probably going to be me for a while. I'll probably just be by myself unless I have, obviously I will have my panelists. I love my panel people. I love Adam. Being on Adam's panel. I love my Adam's family people and all you guys, anybody that's like, oh yeah, I forgot to do all that, like, follow, share, subscribe, all that crap. My shit's free. I just cursed. It's been long enough. Subscribe is free. My lives are still it's not subscriber only because I don't have that many yet. So I don't have mods, but I do. So if you do call in and I see you and you're an asshole and you know it, I won't pull you up. So I don't have mods to really like watch that stuff. And if you're in the chat, I usually don't block people. Like if you want to be an asshole, you can be an asshole. But like if you're being mean to my chat people, I will block you. You can be mean to me. I don't really care. Just don't be mean to my guests or my people. And make sure you guys are just like respectful. Like I said, I don't care what you say to me. Just be respectful of my guests and to each other. And then if you call in and you are a person that you know that you and I are not fine with you, if you want to call in, I will let you call in and we can chat about it. Thank you, Gab. We can just respectfully disagree, and that's fine. And then we will, So that's a good idea, Gab, because you I have my Gabbies. So Gabby is like my life brand coach. I make her a little project, and you can thank like her for most of this because, well, I'm trying to be more streamlined. I'm trying to have more confidence. I'm trying to like be able to just go on and like talk to you guys by myself. I don't know why it's so weird. Like literally, you would think me. I would love to just sit here and talk by myself because I talk so much and too much, and I overtalk and I interrupt people, and I literally, what is better than me literally not being interrupted? Like, I mean, honestly, but then I'm like, this is kind of boring. That's why I really like the podcast thing in the very beginning. I don't know what I was thinking. I would be by myself talking, like the pre-records basically, and like you guys don't even know who the heck I am. And then I would be out, like this podcast would be out there floating around, and I'd be like this crazy, crazy person who had this crazy, crazy thing, problematic juju on her before, and it would be like, oh, that girl now, like she's problematic. So me being able to put my face out there, thank you, Adam. Thank you. I give you love all the time for this because you let me come on here, go on your panel. You still let me do it. And I don't think your numbers have suffered because of it. But I appreciate and love you so much because I would not be able to sit up here and do this if you have not allowed me for the last 6 months to be on your panel and be your friend, and give me advice and all that. So I have to love you. I have to give love to Adam, Jason, and all because I would have literally not done this. I would have never started this. And like I said, be able to talk to you guys live is literally not live, but you know what I'm saying. Like in real time is a little bit better because when I was just out there writing and putting my stuff out there, I was getting recorded a lot because of my mouth. And everybody's like, she's so angry and she said this and she said that. I'm like, no, I'm just matter of fact that I'm from Jersey. And I'm really passionate about certain things and about my reality TV because Christ, like literally the worst thing I literally, like by this time in my life, I am at peace almost. The worst thing I need to worry about, honestly, it better be just like what the hell Jax is doing. That better be the only thing, literally the worst thing I got to worry about in life. Because I'm 45 years old and I never want to be monetized for this. This is just passion for me. Monetize would be nice. Like it'd be nice to make some money doing this. But I don't really have the commitment. Like I don't have that. I'm not a work for people kind of person. don't like that. I don't like, and when it becomes like, when there's money involved, it becomes like a job, and then I'm just like, no, it's not fun anymore. And just thank my husband for my mouth. He's thankful that I'm doing this because he only likes the boat show, which is Below Deck, the boat show. Oh, stop, Gad. It's just because I said his name. Okay. Because my husband likes the boat show. So, yeah, and he knows who Jen Shah is, and he knows who, like, that person is, JAX. So, and he just doesn't want to hear it. Because, like, I get up at 3:45 and maybe even earlier than that, and this is what I'll be doing. I'm, like, watching Plathville, and I'm, like, cursing and yelling, and, like, I can't believe this. And, yeah, he likes it, too. Like, honestly, my husband would probably do Anchor Watch if he was able to stay awake. Because it was like, let me see what they're saying. I'm like, go to bed. Because I'm half asleep when you guys are doing it. And I mean, you know, I his virgin ears to hear what you guys have to say, because you guys are all naughty naughties out there. Like, I would never want my husband to hear you guys. I can't forget her. Gab, how can we forget her? She will not go away. We might be able to forget about her after July 18th, but she won't go away. Yeah. So I am Team Kim, guys. Plathville. And the trial is July 18th, I believe. Or I think I pushed like a couple days or something. And I mean, Christ. Yeah. She's guilty, but she's guilty. She's guilty. Allegedly. Anyway, I'm trying to stay focused. I know you're on Rand. I know he's so gross. I know I'm trying so hard not to talk about this stupid guy. I hate Randall. But like, all right, I can. It's been 40 minutes. We did Plathville. Literally, guys, like, tell me what you think, but I can't stand Randall Emmett. I cannot. I honestly, at first, I was Team Randall. I was like, not that he's a dirty little scumbag, but like, I know that Lala knew that. Lala, you knew he was a dirty little scumbag. So stop acting like you're so shocked. Good for you for leaving him, finally. And like, now that we know that he's a dirty little, like, we know for sure that he's a dirty little scumbag. Like, I'm glad that you're out of there. But Lala, you're just, yeah, I mean, if you guys have watched Shahs of Sunset, you know who Gigi is. Gigi said it right. I am on Gigi's side when it comes to Lala and Gigi. Yes, the trial is going to be a circus. So it's like, literally, literally, welcome to the circus. They left the zoo and they're going to be at the circus because, yeah, welcome. Yeah, at least at the circus, the animals are trained. It's going to be a zoo. You think that it's, no, it is definitely, I was going to say, I thought you said it's staging. No, they're real. I mean, they are definitely, at first I was like, that's a little, not like, that's a little, I didn't know if it was they were like a little too much and it could be playing it up. But now that I see like how their older children adjust, it's definitely true, I think. And I'm surprised how well adjusted that Micah is. It's a good thing. I hope that Mariah is too. Like I said, you guys, Mariah, she's a singer. She's on iTunes, I believe. Okay, what I'm going to do is after this, I am going to drop her link to her music so you guys can find Mariah. I will look for it. And because I love her and I'm obsessed with them. It's like almost like to the point where like I'm just like proud of them, you know. It's like I feel like their mom, I'm proud of them. Like Mariah, they're just like so pure hearted. You can tell. And they're just like very good people. Yes, Ethan. It's like he's so amazing. Gab, they went to a strip club. He was so funny. He was so like he didn't want to look at the girls because he's like, you know, he wasn't supposed to when he was little, but he's like, you know, he didn't want to make them feel, he didn't want the strippers to feel bad. He was like, you don't want, you know, I was like, oh, and he's like, I don't want to be like a pervert. And I was like, I love you, Ethan. He's probably freaking bad. Like, you know, he's probably got a freak number 10 with his wife, but he's just so cute. He's just so like yeah. And then you have the brother who he has a lot of SCX. You can tell he says it all the time. And he says it all the time. And yeah, he's like, he lives in LA. So he just met somebody and I don't know. She's from Sweden or something. It doesn't seem like his type, but he had like this girl that he was like seeing who was like an actress that he was like doing shows with. But They are really cute. It's like Ethan's really cute. Like, okay, so I was going to tell you guys, I am going to try. I am on TikTok. I'm not actively on TikTok. I have a TikTok account. I know I can add it to the stream, and everybody's yelling at me to get on there and do this on TikTok too. So that's next. And what I was going to say is Ethan is always on TikTok. They're always on TikTok and stuff. He's always posting. I feel like I'm a stalker because I was like tagging the crap out of them today when I was like all excited to talk about them. So, and I think some of them are watching, which is awesome. And I just want you guys to know they're awesome. And I love your mom, and I love your family, and I love your little sisters. And I love that they're just smart, and they say exactly what's on their mind, and they're not scared. And they were trying to understand. Like they're like little, like they're like, I don't know if they can barely be 10, like barely 10 years old. And they just, for not having any real like worldly life experience. I mean, they're younger anyway, but like they have a lot of, I guess, intelligent. I don't know. Like maybe they're I don't know. They shocked me with the stuff that they were saying to their mom. I mean, like it's like it was like me having an adult conversation with my mom and like just being honest and open, and she was like all for it. Like she wanted to know what they thought, and she wanted to know what they feel, and she wanted to know what they think. And I think that's new for her because I don't think it's not that she didn't care what her children wanted or said, but she hasn't ever. And I think this is new for her to actually take into consideration everybody else's feelings. Because I think honestly, Kim ran the show for so long. Now I'm starting to think like Barry had a lot to do with it too. Because like remember last season when they were not supposed to go to a concert, they didn't want Kim and Barry there, and Kim got anyway. And Barry's like, no, let's not do that. We shouldn't do it. And I was like, okay, he's like the one that's like kind of normal. He doesn't want to, he's not the one pushing his kids away. So yeah, I don't know what Barry's gonna do. Maybe I should I feel like I'm talking about him when I watch. Like I don't hate Barry. I just like, what is Barry gonna do? Like what kind of woman is Barry gonna? He's gonna have to find another church lady. I think. Like I don't know what this is going to do to Barry. I think Barry is shell shocked. I don't think Barry ever thought that Kim was going to leave. I never thought Kim was going to leave. I was like, all right, maybe. I thought if anything, maybe they would lighten up a little bit, or like maybe they would all come back together. I don't know. But this is like something completely shocking. Like dance studio, she has her own. The little girls even asked her. Oh yeah, the little girls asked her if she asked Barry to buy her that dance studio because she knew she was leaving and she wanted to have her own money so you didn't have to live off of dad's income. Now, these are 10-year-olds saying this. Or, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, wow. Either they have heard a lot of fighting and that's how they know all this stuff, or they're just really, really smart and really, really, like, perceptive. Okay, I love you, Gab. Ethan sounds like a DSW. What is that, Terry? I don't know what the DSW is. I don't know if that is Terry. Do I want to know? I feel like Ethan's probably a freak of it. I just feel like it's a quiet one. Because like honestly, if you look at my husband, you would think he's like, you would look at him and he's just like, you think he's like just quiet. You either think he's miserable or he's quiet, or he looks like he hates my guts. Yeah, he's a sweetheart. Yes, that's what that means. I thought it meant something else. And either he looks like he hates my guts, or like he just has resting on face. But like, and he's quiet. So you would think like, but he's a freak. So like, I don't know. It's like he's an Ethan, but anyway, why am I telling you guys that? It's just I'm telling you, it's the quiet ones, guys. And I also think like one day he's probably gonna kill me. If he was ever to kill me, if I was ever to be murdered, it would be by him. And I swear, and then he would snap one day and like kill me in my sleep. I swear to you, because I just do. I mean, I probably pushed him to that because I don't think like he would like plan it. I just think one day he would just snap. And I think everything I did before, just like, I'm telling you, I am really messed up by Chris Watts because the whole situation, like, that's when I'm like, Kim go, like, I'm just like all about it. If you don't have to go, because I don't know what happened with that thing. And I'm like, if that dude can kill his wife and kids, this dude's definitely going to kill me because I'm an asshole. Like, he definitely would kill me. And I really feel like if you're not happy, leave. That's why I'm Team Kim. But I'm just, like, I'm seriously, I don't do anything wrong now. I'm just saying. But like, it's crazy. Like, this is why you guys gotta get divorced. Like, you cannot stay in an unhappy marriage. But all right, guys, I'm losing you. It has been 45 minutes. I am Team Kim. Replay crew, guys, please let me know, or anybody comments anything. Like I said, I'm literally, ask me anything you want. I'm an open book. I don't care. I don't like. You can say anything you want to me. I'm not gonna be mad. Just be respectful of the other people around you guys. Be respectful to each other. And like, subscribe, all that. Comment, please. Oh, it just dropped my weight pen. That's not good. And I'll be back in a little bit to do Seeking Sister Wife, Garrick Merrifield. So watch out, dude, because like, I got some shit to tell you. You need to listen to me. You don't really need to listen to me. All right, guys, like, subscribe, comment. And guys, thank you on Twitter and all that. And I'll be back. Bye.